What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric. This is The Road to Freedom. Thanks for joining me. All right, I had like 2 cups of coffee. So bring in the energy, bring in the heat, as they say. All right. So in life, you have pain, you have pleasure. In life, people tend to run towards pleasure, run away from pain. Why? Well, pleasure is enjoyable, pain is hurtful. People don't want to have pain, right? It's a signal to the brain saying that, hey, you might die. It's an evolutionary thing, right? But let me ask you this. If you run towards pleasure and run away from pain, how much of life are you running towards and how much of life are you running away from? Chances are your life isn't all pleasure. Chances are you have more pain than pleasure, right? We get this catharsis moment, but then there's a lot of downslide, right? A lot of grinding, a lot of in the middle right here underneath. Not very much of up here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about something. We're going to learn how to leverage this, because this, oh man, is this a beautiful concept. This is such a great fucking tool. This right here, Okay, here's the concept. It's called necessity level, okay? On one hand, you have the thing that, some bullshit excuse, I don't have the time, I can do it later, I don't have the resources, I don't have the knowledge, some bullshit excuse. You've been telling yourself the whole entire time. I'm the king of this, so I know all about excuses. In fact, if you need help creating excuses, come on over here. Give me a call. I'll help you out. So you got excuses. On the other side, you got the willingness to do the task, to do the thing, whatever it is. So eventually, after enough pressure, oh shit, I got to get it done. Enough nagging, oh shit, I still haven't done it. Our willingness to do the thing eventually exceeds our excuses, and then we do the task. That's really weird. What happens if you learn how to tap into that? What happens if instead of pressure and nagging, you learn how to increase this and just get it done? That's what we're going to talk about. All right, so necessity level is that, willingness to get stuff done, okay? Now, you can have it one of 2 ways. You can either have it to where it's externally pushed upon you, or you can internally generate it. This took me a while to learn how to do, so I hope you find value in this. Here's what you need. We're gonna do an exercise, right? So you better have your pen and paper with you, okay? If you don't have your pen and paper, you're missing the theme of this channel. All right. So on your pen and paper, with your pen and paper, here's what you need to do. I want you to think of a task or a goal that you've been slacking ass on. You got 1, I got 3, but you at least got 1. So go ahead and write down that goal. For me, I need to do some admin stuff. As you probably picked up by now, I'm Ricky Bobby Taylor. I want to go fast. I don't want to be accurate. Give me a shotgun. I'll spray and pray, right? Eventually I'll hit my target, but I'll be in and out quick, right? So for me, it's admin. For you, it's something else. I don't know. Write it down. This is between you and yourself. Write down your goal. Then what I want you to do is I want you to write down in a column on the left, I want you to write down me, around, environment, impact. I want you to do that twice. So me, environment, impact. Then you're going to give yourself a little space, me, environment, impact. All right. Here's what we're going to do. For the first third, like the first 3, we're going to focus on the pleasure. Okay, we're going to think about our whiffum. What's in it for me, right? The benefit, the gain of doing this thing. Okay, we're going to start here. Here's why. Because we want to get you excited. Okay, I'm trying to get you emotionally up. That way we can leverage that emotional instability as a way to like really push ourselves. It's the pro tip right there. So you're going to think about what happens if you get it done. What's the impact to you, man? What do you get out of it, right? Make it something that's true and also matters to you. So if you say, hey, for example, because I'm doing work stuff, if the boss is happy, but I don't give a shit about my boss, that's not a good thing. You got to go down deep. Look at your motivating factors. For me, I've already written this down. So I've written this down and I said, hey, I like being alpha. I like being a top quartile. I'm looking like a fucking boss, right? So go ahead and write down the thing that matters to you, what you get out of it if you accomplish this task. Go ahead and write that down now. Next, we're going to look at the environment. This may be the team or the people around you, or just the environment itself. right? Not people necessarily. What happens to the things around you if you get your task done? Once again, we're looking at things that are important to us. Then last, what's the final impact? What's the best possible outcome? If we attack our task or goal and we accomplish it, what does that look like? Go into detail here. Get emotional. Write down your emotions. We're trying to envision this thing. All right, cool. By now, if you're doing this right, it should start raising your willingness to do it. Also, equally so, if we're looking at an intensity, the volume, if you will, of your emotions, we should be raising that shit up, right? It should be getting up to 11. It's a 10 reel, it's not only 10, but you should be hitting 11. That's where we're looking to go. So you're emotionally up here. That means you're unstable emotionally. Perfect. Let's use that. The last three, me, environment, impact, I want you to think about worst case scenario. What happens if you slack ass, you fail, you suck? What happens? What happens to you? Once again, here's my example. I don't look like king, I don't look like the best, right? I like to be powerful. I like to be knowledgeable. I like to be competent. That's important to me. So if I fail, I look like an ass to everyone. Go and write down what that is for you. Next, what happens to the environment or the people around you? Again, it should matter. You want to tap into your insecurities. Mine is that if I fuck up, other people have to pay for it. So I'm definitely tapping into that. And then last is what happens? What's worst case scenario if you don't get this thing done? What is the worst possible scenario? Think about it. Go into detail. Get emotional. Beautiful. Now, you should pay attention. How do you feel? You should start to really want to do this damn thing, right? All right. So this is called necessity level. Once again, it's your willingness to do something, overcoming the excuses or other bullshit reasons you made up in your head. Whether they're perceived or actual, it doesn't matter. There's bullshit excuses. Your willingness to do it is what we're trying to accomplish. If you can increase your willingness to do it or your necessity level, and we learn how to tap into that, you can get a lot more done with your life. Hope you enjoy. Catch you around.